this week's vlog. If you're new here, I am Molly and I am so happy you're here. The theme of this week's vlog and really just my life right now is getting my life back together, getting my ish together, the whole shebang. If you're new, you might not know that we've been traveling so much the past like 3 weeks. We have been to New Mexico, we have been to Copenhagen, Denmark, and then we were in Austin. Literally everything has been just the absolute best. Like my heart is so full. I am so happy, but I just kind of feel all over the place. Like I'm so tired. This past weekend was my brother's wedding in Austin and it was literally the best weekend ever. However, the hotel that we stayed at was absolutely awful. Like I think I got maybe a total of 7 hours of sleep from Friday, Saturday, and Sunday night because the beds were literally the worst hotel beds that I've ever slept on. So I am still recovering from not a lot of sleep. It is Tuesday. I'd intended on starting this vlog yesterday, but yesterday I was just such a zombie that I was like, I can't even talk right now. I'm so tired. I wanted to go to CrossFit this morning, but I was like, I feel like another night of sleep is really gonna do me well. So hopefully I will make it to CrossFit on Thursday. So we really definitely need to start going consistently again because my ultramarathon is in 6.5 weeks. I do not know how the heck that happened. Like time is flying. We really don't have that much going on this week except for wanting to get back into my routine. Besides like grocery shopping, I don't have too much else. This vlog is really kind of gonna be a normal week in my life, but just focusing on really getting my life together. It is the end of the day and I did not vlog the entire day. I started my period this morning, so I'm feeling a little bit groggy, have had cramps all day, the whole shebang, you guys know. So I've just been taking it easy. Wednesdays are my rest days, so we slept in this morning. So this is now my 3rd day in a row sleeping in this week and not waking up to an alarm, and hopefully I'm all caught up on sleep at this point. I still feel like I'm kind of tired, but I think that's just because I started my period now, so I know that definitely affects that. But I think we're gonna try and go to CrossFit tomorrow, which I think I mentioned this earlier, but it will be our first time going in like 2.5 or 3 weeks. So I'm very nervous about how hard it's going to be, but I feel like we just need to like go and rip the band-aid off. I feel like I'm just like building up anxiety for how hard it's gonna be. I'm about to go on a short walk and just kind of like end my work day, and I think being outside will help me feel better too, just because I've had really bad cramps all day, and then gonna come back and eat some dinner. What? Is this crooked? This literally looks so crooked. What the heck? Okay, I think that's maybe better. I don't know. It is Thursday. It's a little after lunch now, and I just made myself a cup of tea. I've been hunkered down. It's day 2 of my period. I mentioned yesterday that I had like pretty bad cramps all day, and I'm still having really bad cramps. Today on my run, I ran 8 miles this morning. By like mile 5, I was like, oh my gosh, like my stomach, like my cramps just hurt so badly. We did make it back to CrossFit this morning. I forgot to vlog, probably because I was like debating whether or not we should sleep in one more time this morning. When I woke up, I was like, So I've definitely gotten in the habit of sleeping in. So I'm really glad we went. I really enjoyed it. It felt really good to be back, actually. I was so nervous for how it was going to be, but it was actually really good. I feel like I've kind of been in a weird mental headspace this week. If you don't know, Dom and I moved from Austin at the end of March to my parents' back house in Fort Worth to save money. So it's been great. We love living in Fort Worth. We love being close to my parents. Like, they give us all the space we need. It's a separate back house. We are not in my parents' house. Like, we have our own like cute 400 square foot home, and it's perfect. When we lived in Austin, we lived in a 500 square foot apartment. So the space is perfect, but I don't know. I think just after being back in Austin this weekend, and every time we're back in Austin, I'm like, I miss Austin so much. And it's one of those things where it's like, what are we supposed to sacrifice? Like, I feel like if we were in Austin, we wouldn't be able to save as much. Obviously, we wouldn't be able to save as much as we could right now for a home and for other things. Our community is in Austin. We really haven't established a good, really a community at all in Fort Worth. It's probably for us for like lack of trying, but I just feel like our like people were in Austin, and the type of people that we like vibe with and click with were in Austin. And so that's a huge part of it too. Like, we really miss our church home. We miss the friends that we'd made there. And I feel like since we moved, we met so many more people that are like, oh man, I wish y'all still lived in Austin. Like, we would have been friends. And it's like, I wish we still lived there too. So I don't know. I feel like this entire week I've just been like, I don't know. I've really been longing to move back to Austin, and I'm kind of like, what are we doing here? Like, is the money that we're here... Oh my gosh, there's a fly that's just like buzzing around. Is it worth it to be here and saving this money? I just don't know if it's worth it, because both of us really want to be in Austin too. So I feel like I've been spending a lot of time this week like looking at apartments and rental homes, and then I get stressed that they're so expensive again. So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if we're gonna end back up there in a couple months or so, or if we're really gonna stick it out. Our plan was to be here until 2024. My head's kind of been like everywhere this week, and just a part of me is just, I think my heart is so full, but there's also a bit of me that is like a little bit sad, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I was the most like me in Austin, and Austin is the most me city that I've ever lived in. So yeah, that's kind of what's been running through my mind, and I'm fighting to stay thankful and content with where we are right now, because I know it's a huge blessing, like the biggest blessing, that my parents are letting us live back here rent-free, and that we get to save this money. And I know this opportunity won't always be here, and I know like if we were to move now, like it's not like we're gonna move back here. So that's kind of what's been on my mind. Besides that, this week is all the same. We'll see what happens. We might wait it out for this year and reevaluate in January. I was looking at leases that like started next week, and Dom was like, okay, that's really fast. We definitely need to take more time to think about it, pray about it, talk to some other people about it. So we'll see what ends up happening. Who knows? Might get some moving vlogs in here soon. And I'm going to bring y'all into the kitchen with me as I make our dinner. I'm making a half-baked harvest 30-minute Indian pumpkin butter chickpea something or other. Happy Friday, happy long run Friday. I just finished my 16-mile run. It was pretty good. I thought my pace was going to be a lot slower than it actually was, because I was running the first half at like an 11-minute something pace, and my time ended up being 10:33, I think. I don't know, I just looked at my watch because it does not have my average time on there. But anyways, it felt pretty good. I was a little bit slow moving this morning. I feel like the whole just like reoccurring theme of this vlog has been, I am tired. So my alarm went off at 5:45 or 6, and I didn't get out of bed until like 6:20. So didn't get out here until like 7:15. So now it's a little past 10:30. I felt really good. I got really hungry at mile 15, and so I was like, should I take another gel, or should I just like go one more mile without it, so decided not to take it because I fly through gels, and so I'm like, if I can just like make them last a little bit longer than they do, and it was only 1 mile. If I had had any more than a mile, I would have taken it. So anyways, I'm really hungry right now. I need to hurry back and get home. Dom leaves to shoot a wedding at 11, and we share a car. I don't know if I've said that, but we only have one car between us. It works great. We both work from home, so there's no need for us to have 2 cars, but definitely need to get home so he can have this. Oh, and another thing, I pretty much am not feeling any of my injuries anymore, which is so exciting, but I'm having to remind myself, like, I need to stay diligent in doing all of my exercises. Like, I still have 6 weeks, so something could still go south before then, so I really want to make sure I'm, like, staying diligent and doing my exercises, doing strengthening, mobility, all that good stuff. But it is such a good feeling just to be able to go out on a run again and not have any issues with anything. So I am so thankful for that. But I'm gonna go home, make some breakfast, and hand off the car to Dom. It's literally been like straight chaos since I've gotten home. I'm gonna see if I can, okay, that's gonna work. I'm finishing cooking my breakfast. I'm so hungry. It's 11:30 right now. I came home, did some quick stretching, hopped in the shower, then helped Dom get everything like ready to run out the door. He's doing Invisalign right now. I noticed that he forgot to put it back in after he quickly ate lunch. And I literally, with my towel on my head and like my robe on, I like ran out the door and was like, wait, you forgot your Invisalign! Like, our kitchen's so messy. It is it's a mad dash over here just to get everything done on time. Like, I feel like everything is always like go on my long run days. So I'm gonna finish cooking. I just made sweet potatoes in the air fryer, some scrambled eggs, and I'm cooking some sausage. And I really wanted a bagel, but we don't have any cream cheese, so this is what I'm eating right now. But honestly, I'll probably eat lunch in like an hour. So this is just my post-run meal. It is so hard to motivate myself to do work on Fridays. I'm so used to being able to relax all day after my long runs, and I literally am just like staring at my screen and I'm like, I'm supposed to do what right now? I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I feel like it's going to be a long one and I don't want to stretch it out anymore, but just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I just did a really weird knee thing, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have enjoyed just following along with me as I've been training for this race and trying to get my life together. I don't know if I feel like my life is any more together now than it was in the beginning of the week, but hey, we're getting there one day at a time. So thank you so much, and I will see you next time.